What's up guys, I'm Sean. My track wheels are finally here. I'm going with the BimmerWorld TA5R in gloss black. Staggered setup, 18 by 10.5 front, 18 by 11 rears. And I'm going with the Yokohama A052s, 295/30 in the front and 315/30 in the rear. Previously I was running my E46 M3 track wheels. They are 18 by 10 square ET25. Tires are 275/35 Nanking AR1s, but they were definitely too narrow for my F82 M4. But I had them and I just wanted to run them. But now I actually have a proper track setup for my M4. The wheels I got from BimmerWorld, and the tires I got from my local tire shop, Seaver & Sons, Yokohama A052s. So excited to try out these new tires. If you follow my M4 track build, I have MCS coilovers, SPL toe arms, BimmerWorld monobell bearings, and a few other mods. And I'm running aggressive camber, 3.5 in the front and negative 2.8 in the rear. So this is going to be my aggressive dual purpose build. Alright, quick pro tip before we mount the wheels. We're going to put aluminum tape on the wheel weights. When you're on the track, the wheels get super hot and eventually the wheel weights will fall off and your wheels will be out of balance. So a good cheap trick is to put on aluminum tape to cover the wheel weights so then they don't fall off when you're in the track. You can pick up this aluminum ducting tape at your local hardware store, or you can go online. Silver doesn't look as nice, so I bought these black aluminum tape from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. I cleaned the weights in the wheel with a little bit of alcohol, then just peel and stick. Alright, so that's done. Now I'm going to do it for the other wheels. One of the reasons why I went with the Yokohama A052s is that the tires say outside on them instead of a directional arrow. So although I can't rotate them all around, I can rotate them left to right and right to left. So that's going to give it a little bit more longevity. Because if these were staggered with a directional arrow, you can only go front to back. That's it. You can't go left and right. So having these tires say outside, I can actually go left to right. So I could sort of rotate them. Can't rotate them like a square setup, but I can rotate them left to right to give it a little bit more life. Alright, test fit. 18 by 10.5 ET24 in the front with 295/30/18 Yokohama A052s. And my MCS coilover has a 5-inch spring, so it's a little bit shorter than normal, and it has a helper spring. And you see my spring collar is right there. It looks like it clears. Let's look on the inside. It clears the strut body as well as the spring collar. For peace of mind, I can add like a 2 or 3 millimeter spacer just in case if there's tire deflection that may rub the body of the strut. Here's a good reference point. This is how much I was giving up on the track running my E46 M3 track wheels. These are 275/35/18, and compare that to the front 295/30/18. So it's hard to tell from the camera, but the 295s are definitely wider than the 275s. Between the 275 and the 315, the 315 looks about an inch wider, and the 295s look about half an inch wider. And just for fun, I'm going to try the 315/30 18 by 11 ET44 in the fronts just to see how it fits. With a 20 millimeter spacer, so it basically makes it a 18 by 11 ET24. Looking at the inside, the wheels touch the strut body, so 20 millimeter is not enough. You have to run a 25 or maybe even a 30 millimeter spacer. If I run a 30 millimeter spacer, it's going to push it out even 10 millimeters more, because right now it's a 20 millimeter spacer. Then it's probably going to poke past the fender. And the right way to do it is with the BimmerWorld GT4 kit, where the hub is actually sunken in, and then you could run an 18 by 11 pretty easily. But this is a good test, so hopefully that was helpful. Alright, the wheels have been mounted. Now it's time to lower it and see how it looks. Alright, not bad. The suspension has to settle a little bit because obviously it's been in the air for a few minutes. The 18x11 ET44 315 3018 sits inside the fender just right. I could probably run a 5mm spacer if I wanted to, just to make it look better. Here it is on this side. Let's look at the fronts. So the fronts look pretty good. It's kind of dark, it's hard to see it, but let's go to the other side. Alright, so here's the fronts. Looks good. I can easily run a 5mm spacer in the front if I wanted to, which I actually might do on the track just to give a little bit more breathing room to the strut body. For now, I'm going to go for a test drive to see if it rubs. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Track wheels installed. 18x11, 315 35 rear, 18x10.5, 295/30 fronts. No spacers whatsoever. Looks nice and flush. I may run a 5mm spacer in the front just to give a little bit more breathing room. Otherwise, it looks really good. Alright, looking forward to testing this out in the track in a couple weeks. Stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.